YouTube, Batcave Comics back again for another video. This time I'm going to do what's in the short box, which actually consists of quite a bit of comics. So it's going to be pretty lengthy, so I'm going to try to get right into it. But first, I want to say, if you've never watched like Alex the Comic Hoarder, Comicaholics, and Aim High Comics, I believe those are the three that do the auctions, you got to check them out. They have great auctions. If you're looking to pick up subs, click on there, watch them, throw a comment. I picked up, I believe, 4 subs just by watching it last Sunday. And I will definitely give them guys a shout out on my next video. I kind of want to get into these comics because I don't want this video to be too long. And there's a bunch of comics. So here we go. What's in the short box? Atlas Comics Demon Hunter #1. Then I got New Mutants 16. I believe that's a introduction of Warpath. That was the newsstand version. X-Men 282, first full Bishop. Got a couple of those. So then I got Punisher #4, which is the first appearance of Microchip. Beowulf #1. Black Lightning #1. Trying to put these back as I go so I don't have a big mess here. Atlas Comics Blazing Tales #1. Then we got Rom #1, which is the direct edition. I got a couple of those. Actually, I got about 4 or 5 ROM #1s. Then we have Chamber of Chills #1. Come on, get in there. Champions #1. Another Atlas Comics Cougar #1. I know I'm not going too fast, so this might be a long video. Sorry, guys. The Claw of the Conqueror #1. Then I have Daredevil 111 Variant Edition. First appearance of Lady Bullseye. Then I got Dazzler #42, which this book is actually hard to find. It's the very last edition in that series. Deadpool, Merc with a Mouth #7, first Lady Deadpool. Then I have Defenders #4. Now this book here, man, is absolutely beautiful. I looked at it, I was like, man, this has a good shot at getting a 9.8. Definitely a 9.6. I looked all through the book. The guy only wanted $50. I said, you know, that's a good deal. So I brought it home. I went to put it in Mylar and realized the bottom staples popped out of it. How disappointed I was, because the rest of the book is awesome. There ain't one spine tick on it. The back cover's totally white. Inside pages are white. I mean, it's one of the best Defenders #4, you know, copies I've seen. But, oh well. Alright, then we got Defenders 28, first Starhawk. Amazing Spider-Man 138. I believe this is the first Mind Worm. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comments. But I'm pretty sure that is. Then I have Amazing Spider-Man 110, first Gibbon. Next one up, Amazing Spider-Man 102, second Morbius. Amazing Spider-Man 83, which is the first Screamer. You know, if I get some of these wrong, guys, let me know. I like to learn too. Amazing Spider-Man 81. I believe this is the first Kangaroo. Amazing Spider-Man 78, first Prowler. World's Finest 173. Excuse me. Next Man. First full color Hellboy. Gambit #1. This was double signed here and here. I bought this, I think, back in the early 90s. Signed by Howard Mackie and Lee Weeks. If you can see that right there. Fear #15. First full solo Man-Thing. Then I have Eternals #1. Eternal Warrior #4, which is the first brief appearance of Bloodshot. Door to Nightmare #1. This book's beautiful too. I'm sending this one in. Wouldn't shock me if it hit a 9.8. Definitely a 9.6. Then I have Batman 197. Firestorm #1. I have about 5 or 6 copies of these. Firestorm 23. First Bite. Crypt of Shadows #1. Doc Savage #1. Silver Surfer #3, first Morbius. Sandman #50. I believe this is the Platinum Edition. Miss Marvel #18. First full Mystique. Marvel Spotlight #1, which is the origin and first solo story of Red Wolf. Marvel 2-in-1 #2. Defenders #2. Amazing Spider-Man 130, which is the first Spider-Mobile. Amazing Spider-Man 134, first Tarantula. Howard the Duck #1. still a bunch more books, guys. Phoenix, The Untold Story, #1. Marvel Chillers, #1. Man-Bat, #1. Logan's Run, #6. Leonardo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, #1. New Mutants, 86. New Mutants, 99. I'll keep these out. I need to rebag them. Supernatural Thrillers, #1. The Mighty Thor, #8. Introducing this guy, Tanaris. Oh, should have put a book up there. Uncanny X-Men, #1. This is the 1 in 100 variant. That's a cool cover. I'm going to have that one probably graded. Then I have Wolverine's #1, which is the Hastings variant. Spider-Verse, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Shadow of the Bat, #1. I need to rebag this one too. Nova, #1. That's the 1 in 100 variant also. Excuse me. Wonderland, #15. I think this is a Comic-Con exclusive. Yeah, New York Comic-Con exclusive. Uncanny X-Men, 167. $162. Batman #2, variant edition. Actually getting through these, not too bad. Amazing Spider-Man #2. Midtown Comics, J. Scott Campbell cover. That's a cool cover too. I believe that's done by J. Scott Campbell also. I can't remember. But can't even remember what this book is. Because the title's not on the front of it. But that is a sweet ass cover. Come on, guys. Right? Amazing Spider-Man 255. $253. First Rose. Need to be getting through these a little quicker than I'm trying. Amazing Spider-Man 36. $79. Maybe that was the first Prowler. $265. First Silver Sable. $182. featuring the Rocket Racer. Birds of Prey, number 1. Grab a handful of these. Maybe it'll go a little quicker if I did that. Spider-Gwen, number 1. Tales of the Teen Titans, 44. This copy's beautiful. If this don't hit at a 9.8, I'm going to be upset. Oh, should have put a book up there. Thor, 165. Super nice copy of that. Fantastic Four, number 3, variant edition. This one's actually kind of hard to find. Cool thing cover. Machine Man, number 1. I think I have 4 or 5 of those. Batman, Arkham Knight Genesis, number 1. That's the Jim Lee variant, I believe. Fear 19. First Howard the Duck. Kazar, number 1. I got like 6 or 7 of them. Everyone else probably does too. Batman 635. I think that's what the first Jason Todd is, Red Hood. Avengers 263. First X Factor. Oh, don't tear your books up. Guardians of the Galaxy 25. It's badass. Got a couple of these. Red Hulk or Hulk number 2. Variant edition. Another Atlas comic. Hands of the Dragon, number 1. Point 1, number 1. Men of War, number 1. Michelangelo, number 1. Miss Marvel 20. I think this is when she gets her new costume. Miss Marvel 17. A brief Mystique appearance. New Gods number 7. First Steppenwolf. Got a couple of those. Grab a few more books here. Mighty Thor 411. First New Warriors, I believe. This book here is awesome. Beautiful. Fantastic Four Annual 6. Amazing Spider-Man. This is the all detergent giveaway book from years back. These are pretty cool to have. You don't see a whole lot of these anymore. Hulk 162. I believe this is the first Wendigo. Maybe not. Who knows? Werewolf by Night, number 1. Silver Surfer, number 1. I think this is the second series, or a one-shot, something like that. This is a cool cover here. Hulk 250 fighting the Silver Surfer. Inhumans, number 1. Invaders #1. This is another cool cover right here. Iron Man #9, fighting the Hulk. We're winding it down, guys. We're getting through this pretty quick. Some of these I've shown in another video. I've tried to pull some of them out that were already shown. Joker #1. Kazar from the first series #1. Hulk #1. Red Hulk, that is. Omega #1. Red Sonja #1. Marvel or Special Marvel Edition #16, the second Shang-Chi, and this is a beautiful copy. I mean, I don't know if you could see that really, but it's a stunning copy. Son of Satan #1. Spider-Woman #1. I have about 4 or 5 copies of this. Oh, I've already shown these here. Well, we're winding it down, fellas. I've shown all them books there, so I don't want to really show them again. Let me see what else I have. Yeah, this bunch here I've shown already, so I'm not going to show them again. But I will show you these. These are pretty cool here. This is Divine Right, Chromium Edition. Excuse me. #2. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a really cool cover, if that makes it any better. Then Divine Right #1 variant by Jim Lee. That's a killer cover. I mean, that's awesome. Especially for you guys who like the big boobies on the cover. There you go. Then Divine Right Preview. And then Divine Right #2 variant edition. But back in 1998, I bought all 4 of these right here. Let's go. We got the preview, #1, #2, and #3. I bought all those. They sold it as a set through the mail. But I bought all 4 of those together for $14.95, basically 15 bucks. So I thought it was a pretty good deal. So I took it, you know. So let me put these out. Well, guys, that's it for my short box challenge. Oh, sorry, I do have one more I'll put out here real quick, which is Coyote #11, which is the first Todd McFarlane art, which I'm sure most of you guys know that, but if not, there you go. Pretty cool. Really nice condition too. Well, fellas, that's it for my short box. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please hit the like. If you didn't, hit the don't like. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, see ya.